This is the main engine for the dredge, okay? And the function of the engine is to move the hydraulic system, because right at the back of the engine here, there's a shaft that connects to the hydraulic pump. This right here is the hydraulic oil tank, okay? Now it sends the oil to what we call here the commando. Okay? Now from the commando you have different pipes that send the oil to all different parts of the dredge, which winches and the hydraulic motor on the cutter head. Okay? This part of it here, this is where you operate the dredge. That's done by one operator that works on a 3-hour shift. Okay? Now, this engine is connected to what you call here a kubo. This is a kubo. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the gravel pump. This is a 12-inch semi-gravel pump. Okay? Good. Now, this is what we call the mangote. Okay? It's made of rubber, so that when the boom goes down, it flexes. It's flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, there's an impel inside of here, and when that helps the suction to pull the gravel up. Okay? Gravel goes up through this pipe,
Mm-hmm.
and flows into the sluice box.
Okay, let's go back there then.
Uh-huh. Gravel travels all the way here.
Oh, shit.
Travels all the way here, till to the top, and throws the stuff out into the sluice box.
Okay, let's go up there.
This is where it throws out. This is where it throws out, and spread it. This is where we separate the rocks and the woods and stuff that would be coming up. And the gold and diamond material falls here, enters this part at the bottom here. And on each side, there are 2 jigs at the bottom here. The stuff goes in here to the jigs, which separates the diamond material from the waste. And then flows into that small lavador. All diamond materials then flows into that. So on looking for diamonds every 24 hours, you will open that lavador, not the 2 big ones.
Okay. And what about when you, these are the mats, so
that you have to beat out,
right,
to wash down for gold.
Okay. And then you go down here, right? And then it goes in the gold. Where does the gold go to?
The gold stays in these mats of this small. The gold stays in these mats.
Okay.
On this small wash box.
So it comes from up there, down here, and into here.
While you're beating it out, it comes down here.
Okay, okay, just bear with. So you beat it out up there. It goes into that area there.
You beat it out here.
Oh, you beat it out in that thing up there. And then it comes down this pipe and into this thing.
Okay. Then you take this out.
Right, okay.
And you beat them out in this.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
Then this material, the material that is left in here,
right,
it's about this amount more or less.
Okay.
That's the concentrate that has the black sand in the gold.
Right, okay.
It's put into this mixer.
Right.
That spins it.
Yeah.
It keeps spinning.
Yeah.
Depends on, we average more or less the amount of gold we see in the mats, and then we check it with what we call a cooler to see if there's any yellow points still showing.
Okay.
When it's all magnum, then you hand wash it.
Okay.
Pump it out with a bucket.
Right.
Then the process of cleaning it properly and burning it.
Okay. Okay, Okay, let's stop there for a second. Now come on over here and let's talk about this motor and tell me about how good it is and all the stuff you were saying a few minutes ago.
This is an engine that I bought that was on another dredge in Venezuela. Okay? The guy had given me for a reasonable price and I bought it. I repaired it completely. Everything in this engine is brand new. The electrical part with the generator, I had it rewind back, baked, everything is brand new. Okay, everything inside of it is functioning, it's working, it's brand new. Okay, this engine would do the work of what we have two engines doing right now.
Okay, that engine right there and that engine back there could be replaced by this one engine. Okay,
will be replaced.
And what would the difference in fuel consumption be?
The difference is right now we're consuming on a 24-hour basis 5 drums. We hope to consume 3 drums.
So it'd be a 40% less if you use this exclusively.
Yes,
okay. And that's a substantial savings in fuel
this
costs.
This engine mostly will be working to turn this water pump.
Okay.
This electrical water pump.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. And tell me about what you were just saying a few minutes ago. You wanted about a backup generator that would be used instead of having this on when you're in downtime or something like that.
There's sometimes some nights or day you might have a breakdown and you would not be working, but you would need electricity on a dredge because of food, light and stuff like that. So instead of starting up this big generator, okay, it would be if it's possible to have a smaller generator.
Right.
Because you would just need for lights and the freezers. Okay? So instead of burning fuel out with a 6-cylinder just for that, you have a smaller generator that would use less fuel for a less period of time and save on this.
Right.
Okay? And save on fuel also.
And you said the smaller generator you could buy in the States for about $3,000?
Yes, we can able to get one.
And then that would also be a substantial savings of fuel. And wear and tear, I guess.
Switch it over.
Right.
And less wear and tear on this when you're not working.
Right.
Because you can run a big engine like the 178 horsepower just for light. You know.
Yeah.
I bought it because I noticed God because I need it for that motor, electrical motor.
Right. And you were saying a few minutes ago that if we wanted to, maybe we could sell this big engine here once we don't need it anymore.
And take the money and invest it back in things we need.
Right.
The money for this we can buy mats with it.
Right. And one of the things that you suggested as a process of keeping the thing always running would be to have a second engine like that one.
Yes.
Which Caleb was saying he could find somewhere in the States for $5,000-$6,000.
Yes.
And then what we could do is if this one needs maintenance or it breaks down or something, you just turn the switch to this one. And it could be put right around here somewhere.
Yes, you can have it.
And what about this engine in the back here?
Well, this engine doesn't... When we switch over the system, I would give it a charity.
Oh, really? So this is just an old clunker that nobody would pay for this?
No.
Okay.
Forget about it.
All right.